Ladies and gentlemen, do you like smiling or laughing?
Yes.
Yes. I'm sorry, you are at the wrong place. Because I'm not going to make you laugh. It is particularly difficult to make people with high qualification like you to laugh. I'm going to share with you my experience in taking part in the Toastmaster contest, especially last year. And this workshop or sharing, I have the theme or title. It is called How to Make a Humorous Speech from UST. From UST, 3 letters. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to share with you some experience, not making you laugh. But I hope you will find some ways to make people laugh. Okay? The first word, you. What does it mean? University? No. It's you. Y-O-U-U. You is the easiest way to make laughter to the audience. Make fun of yourself and use your own personal story. You are the subject and you are the funny material. For example, when I introduce myself to a new group of people, I make fun of my name, Hilton. Hilton for Paris Hilton. Or King, where is your queen? He has a powerful name, and I think he can develop how to introduce himself because he has got a special name. And the second example, in my speech last year, as I make fun of my career. For example, in my speech, I shared my experience when I attended some wedding ceremony, the wedding banquets, and someone asked me, Hilton, when will you get married? Why don't you get married earlier? You are lucky. You are a government employee, and you can live in a government dormitory with low rental fee, lower than 10% of your monthly salary. And I will respond, firstly, I'm going to marry my honey, not a government dormitory. And secondly, the rental fee is really low because my salary is already low. So, use some embarrassing moment in yourself. It is very important. It is easy and it makes the audience feel more comfortable. Because when you make laugh of someone, some of the audience who have the similar experience, they will think offensive or they don't feel comfortable about this. And they will forgive you if you make laugh of yourself. So this is very important. You are the subject. Now, you can think of yourself. For example, I would like to ask you, how many of you studied in UST or graduated from UST? Wow, so many. That's great. So you can have a try, and I can give you 1 minute to think of your experience or your own story when you were studying in UST. For example, if I studied in UST, of course the truth is I didn't study in UST. When I studied in UST, and especially the program MBA. When I studied MBA, what is my purpose? I would say, when I studied MBA, I want to find my fiance. Something like that. You can think of yourself, some experience of your own. So, how about 1 minute? Yes, you can think of yourself. Even you are not studying in UST, just create it. Like me, I studied in Polytechnic University. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, 10 more seconds. Ding, time's up. Would like to share 1 sentence only. Whatever, when I study in UST or when I study MBA,
Well, when I studied, when I went on the UST campus, I discovered that there was so much Mandarin spoken by the students and and faculty there that I almost thought I was visiting a mainland city.
oh, great. Please give a big round of applause. This is a good share. It is easy to find your own experience to share, but how can you add some humorous elements in it? You can exaggerate it. For example, from my speech, when I say I want to save more money, I say, I sold my car, I sold my guitar, and I sold my girlfriend's Prada. Of course, this is not the truth. I just want to sell out some unnecessary things to earn more money, to save more money. But if you couldn't find some funny things from your own story, you can create it. Okay? This is the first sharing, you. The second sharing, S. It's a little bit longer. As serious thoughts, told playfully. Serious, okay? As a speaker, you have to be serious. Never laugh on the stage, okay? Serious thoughts. From my speech, whenever I find the audience laugh, I will give you some example. For example, from my speech, I talked about judicial review. And do you know what is judicial review? No, it's judicial review means to review judicially. Yes. In fact, if I explain this in legal definition, it's about some legal process in the courts where the people or the complainants can challenge the government policy. If I really explain it, I think the audience will fall asleep within 3 seconds. But if I just say this, judicial review means to review judicially, perhaps